Alan Bailey out here at the Pet Fair out here at Mount San Antonio College. With me, somebody who brought out a couple of very special friends. So what can you tell me about these little guys?
Well, their names are Willa and Webster. They're Chihuahua mixes, and we pulled them from a shelter in Lancaster, and they were born without front legs, and they're siblings.
Really? So what causes them to be born without the front legs?
Most likely it's from inbreeding, and we all know what that is. So that's most likely the cause. That's what our vets have said. It's kind of rare, I guess, for the two of them to have the same, disability or deformation or whatever. But as you can see, they get around just like any other dog, pretty much.
We actually have our cameraman right now on them, and to see that footage you can go ahead and log on to our Facebook and to audio8ball.com. But they look like kangaroos when they're walking around, more or less.
They do, and there's been a lot of them that rescues have taken from shelters, and they name them Roo. So we figured we'd better give them different names.
And you certainly did. So they are up for adoption.
They are, and they have to be adopted out together. Right now we're trying to raise money to get them some carts or hoppy vests. We're not sure which ones are best. But I guess we're not going to teach them to walk on their back legs. I think it'll be a little bit too hard on their backs. But when they get adopted out, they will have to be together. That's one of the stipulations in the adoption. So they are looking for a home. And that's about it.
So now, if somebody listening out there wants to adopt these pets now, what can they do to get in contact with you?
Well, they can call me. I'm Jenna, and the phone number is 909-910-1407.
All right, great. And they're great looking dogs, really. They're really good looking dogs. The only difference is that they just don't have those front legs. But to these dogs, they're normal dogs. You look at them, they've been running around all day. People have been interacting with them. What's the general thing that people are saying about these dogs?
Most people don't notice at first. If they're in a pen or something, they really don't notice. I've had them out in my front yard, and kids have walked by and looked and said, "Oh, how cute." And, we'll ask them, "Hey, come here. Did you notice anything different?" No. But most people don't notice. There have been a few people that I see get upset and will have tears. But we always tell them, don't be sad, because they certainly aren't.
And we're walking. We're looking at them right now, and they're one of them has a stick in their mouth actually, and they're just digging into the ground. What's this little guy's name that's has something in his mouth?
That's Webster. He's the bigger guy. That's the boy, and then Willa's the little girl.
And it honestly, they seem like regular dogs. I mean, people say, oh, they don't have front legs. They're different. We need to treat them different. They're lying down. They look like regular dogs. They act like regular dogs, and that's what people need to keep in mind.
Oh, and they are regular dogs. They like everything that the other dogs like. They play with the other dogs. I have dogs in and out that I foster and then get adopted, and they're just like anybody else. In fact, the little one, Willa, she's a little bit on the ornery side, so I have to keep an eye on her. Even with the bigger dogs, I have to keep an eye on her.
Oh yeah, see, that can be an issue with these dogs. Is sometimes to them they really aren't different than any other dog, and sometimes they'll take on the bigger dog, and then they'll realize, wait a minute.
Exactly, and that's the case with her for sure.
So two great pets up for adoption. Call her if you're interested. And special needs pets are not special at all. They're just really great dogs. They just look a little different.
That's true. Thank you.
Thank you.